Swamp troopers, known informally as mudtroopers, were a type of Imperial Army trooper used by the Galactic Empire, and their training prepared them for the worst of the planets, wading through swamps, trenches, and running up mountains. They had a standard armor set as Imperial troopers, but they did have cloaks, capes, and jackets to semi-keep mud off their armor, and troopers often wore goggles for eye protection and oxygen masks to filter out potentially deadly substances. In the Mimban campaign, which saw the Empire battle the forces of the Mimbanese Liberation Army for control of the planet and its vital resources. And Mimban was one of the worst planets to be deployed to. It was rough, full of swamps, and pollution from mining extractions left Mimban as a toxic sludge wasteland. And the forces on Mimban were Imperial rejects being sent to Mimban as Imperial punishment, or those who failed their initial training in the Imperial military or had past failures on other planets. They were reassigned to the mudtroopers on Mimban. And that is basically who makes up mudtroopers, Imperial rejects. And besides the conditions on the planet, the Mimbanese Liberation Army were natives to the planet and considered savages by galactic standards. And to make them even worse, during the Clone Wars, the Mimbanese were trained by the clones in the Republic during the Separatist invasion, making them already proven soldiers, already battle-hardened before the Empire arrived. And because of the money conditions on Mimban, trench warfare was the tactic for Imperial forces, and all mudtroopers were armed pretty well. Most of them wielded a SX-21 pump-action scatter blaster, or an E-10 blaster rifle, an E-11 blaster rifle, the E-22 reciprocating barrel blaster rifle, and a DL-19 heavy blaster rifle, and then as a sidearm they had a E-17 blaster pistol. And mudtroopers received about every standard weapon the Empire could supply in mass, and they were also deployed to muddy planets such as Marga. And of course we know that Han Solo was a mudtrooper when he failed pilot training in the Imperial Academy, and overall mudtroopers are a cool example of how the Empire deploys its army. You know, they use rejects for some of the worst planets, but also some of the most important planets for mineral extraction as well, and the mudtroopers are there to secure the planet. So with that, those are mudtroopers. Subscribe if you'd like, and until next video, goodbye.